If mechanics were legally allowed to stop you at the dealership door, these are the cars they would physically pull you away from. Across Europe, workshops are flooded with the same vehicles coming back again and again, not for small fixes, but for failures so serious that owners simply give up. These cars don't just break down, they trap you. Once the problems begin, they never truly end. What makes this worse is that many of these cars look modern, premium, and safe on the surface, but underneath, they are mechanical disasters. Today, we're exposing 11 cars that mechanics are begging people not to buy in 2025, because owning one of these can turn driving into a constant fight against warning lights, breakdowns, and regret. The Fiat 500X is one of those cars mechanics recognize before it even enters the workshop. Engine components wear far earlier than they should, and basic repairs demand extreme labor that feels completely unnecessary. Intake buildup, timing-related failures, and cooling issues stack on top of each other until the car becomes unreliable by default. Mechanics say the worst part is watching owners spend money repeatedly without ever restoring real reliability. Once this car starts asking for attention, it doesn't stop. The Nissan Juke has a reputation that mechanics quietly agree on: unpredictable and unforgiving. Drivetrain problems appear early and escalate quickly, often without clear warning signs. Once strange noises or hesitation begin, mechanics know what's coming next. Electrical faults add chaos, with systems failing randomly and returning just long enough to confuse diagnostics. Many workshops privately advise owners to exit ownership early because long-term reliability simply isn't there. The Citroën C4 Picasso lures families with comfort and space, then punishes them with constant mechanical issues. Gearbox systems fail repeatedly, often requiring the same parts to be replaced more than once. Diesel variants struggle heavily with emission systems, especially in daily driving. Suspension components wear unevenly, leading to unstable handling that owners slowly accept as normal. Mechanics describe this car as exhausting, not because it's difficult to fix, but because fixes never seem to last. The Range Rover Evoque is a car mechanics dread seeing on the schedule. Every repair involves complex procedures, software resets, and hidden complications. Engine timing problems appear far too early and can escalate suddenly into major damage. Electrical faults spread across systems, creating a web of warning lights that never fully disappear. Water leaks are so common that many technicians inspect for moisture before even beginning diagnostics, knowing corrosion will likely be involved. The BMW X1 shocks many owners when it begins to age. Timing components wear prematurely, and by the time noise appears, internal damage is usually already underway. All-wheel drive versions suffer from drivetrain wear that sends vibrations through the vehicle. Tight engine packaging turns simple maintenance into expensive labor. Mechanics say this is a car that feels solid when new, but fragile once mileage starts to climb. The Opel Crossland is a car mechanics describe as mechanically weak from the inside out. Engine wear issues contaminate oil systems and quietly damage critical components over time. Steering failures occur without warning, turning driving into a stressful experience. Parts delays keep cars sitting in workshops longer than owners expect. Mechanics say this is the kind of car where small problems are never truly small. The Mercedes A-Class leaves mechanics genuinely disappointed. Engine failures appear far earlier than anyone expects from the batch. Transmissions behave inconsistently, especially in traffic, creating jerks and hesitation. Infotainment and driver systems freeze, crash, and require repeated module replacements. Mechanics say this car feels like it was designed to impress during test drives, not to survive long-term ownership. The Volkswagen T-Roc represents a turning point where complexity overtook durability. Oil consumption becomes excessive long before it should. Gearboxes heat up, hesitate, and fail unpredictably. cooling system components wear prematurely, often causing secondary damage. Mechanics across Europe report seeing this car far too often for its age, and many consider it one of the most disappointing modern Volkswagens. The Jaguar E-Pace is a beautiful car hiding serious engineering flaws. Timing systems fail early and require extensive disassembly to access. Electrical instability causes battery drain and random shutdowns. Water leaks damage electronics and create long-term corrosion. Many mechanics warn customers up front because once one issue is repaired, another is usually waiting underneath. The Peugeot 208 is so problematic that many mechanics instantly recognize its failure patterns. Internal engine components deteriorate quietly until catastrophic damage occurs without warning. Transmission issues add instability, creating harsh shifts and sudden failures. Parts availability turns repairs into long waiting periods. Mechanics say this is a car that punishes owners simply for using it as intended. The Range Rover Velar sits at the top for a reason. Nearly every major system is overcomplicated and fragile. Engines suffer from severe timing failures requiring full removal. Transmissions struggle under normal driving conditions. Air suspension systems fail repeatedly. Electrical problems spread across the vehicle like a disease. Water intrusion is expected, not rare. Mechanics describe the Velar as a car that looks finished on the outside, but unfinished underneath. These 11 cars are not unlucky purchases, they are predictable mistakes. Mechanics don't warn against them out of bias, they warn against them because they see the damage they cause to owners every single day. Brand names no longer guarantee reliability. Before buying any car, listen to the people who fix them, not the people who sell them. If this video made you rethink your next purchase, share it with someone who's car shopping right now, and tell me in the comments which one of these shocked you the most.